Order meeting order.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wait a second. Open Public Meetings Act statement, please.
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting was forwarded to the official township newspapers, posted on the bulletin board and township website on January 5th, 2026. This meeting is being videotaped and will be on Channel 9.
Roll call.
Mr. Doyle?
Here.
Mr. Fiorella?
Here.
Mayor Bruno?
Here.
Mr. Marsh and Mr. Peter absent.
Yeah, we kind of do that. Can I get a motion to approve correspondence and reports?
Motion to approve correspondence.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from February 10th, 2026?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve the bill lists?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve the 2026 annual licenses?
Motion to approve the licenses.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve farm stand licenses, 976 Dutch Mill Road and 1595 Piney Hollow Road?
Motion to approve farm stand license.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to open the public hearing on the following ordinance? Ordinance 226, amending Chapter 290, Police Services, use of the Code of the Book of the Township of Franklin.
Motion 0226.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to comment on this ordinance? Police Services? Chief? No, you can't. Making a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion to close.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Making a motion to adopt ordinance 226.
Motion to adopt 226.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Making a motion for the first public portion for resolutions below.
Motion for the first public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to close the first public portion?
Motion to close.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve resolution 5026, releasing a performance bond for I&H Builders LLC?
Motion for R 5026.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 5126, clarifying the appointment of conflict backup prosecutor for the Township of Franklin Joint Municipal Court for the year 2026.
Motion to R 5126.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 5226, authorizing the transfer of surplus police property no longer needed for police use through Phoenix Distributors in trade for 3 new Colt Carbine 223, I can read, Mark, police patrol rifles.
Motion to R 5226.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Thank you for the assist, Mark. Resolution 5326, approving emergency temporary budget resolution.
Motion to R 5326.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 5426, authorizing tax collector to grant tax exemption for a totally disabled veteran.
Motion to R 5426.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 5526, authorizing tax collector to grant tax exemption for a totally disabled veteran.
Motion R 5526.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 5626, authorizing tax collector to grant tax exemption for a totally disabled veteran.
Motion R 5626.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 5726, authorizing the tax collector and chief financial officer to refund taxes due to assessment error.
Motion R 5726.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 5826, approving a shared service agreement between the Township of Franklin and the County of Gloucester to provide family movie entertainment.
Motion for R 5826.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 5926, authorizing transfer of roller hockey rink boards, bleachers, and related equipment to Monroe Recreation Department.
Motion for R 5926.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 6026, awarding a contract to Lawn Connection, Inc. for lawn turf care maintenance program for all township facilities for the 2026 in the total amount of $13,155.13.
Motion for R 6026.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 6126, authorizing the tax collector to grant tax exemption for a widow of a totally disabled veteran.
Motion R 6126.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 6226, appointing additional job title of Foreman Parks and Rec to driver Frank Aragon of Franklin Township Department of Public Works.
Motion R 6226.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Resolution 6326, appointing a registered municipal clerk to the position of deputy clerk to perform all duties of the municipal clerk in the clerk's absence.
Motion for R 6326.
Second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mayor Bruno?
Yes. Can I get a motion for the second public portion for any comments?
Okay.
Motion for second public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I'm smarter now.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Doreen Sunderland, 3200 Euclid Street in Malaga Village. I'm here again to ask for a review of Ordinance 25391 to be in favor of homeowners on undersized lots. I appreciate Mr. Fiorella approaching me last month, letting me know that he had contacted some solicitors. While I am disappointed, I am not surprised by their response of, hey, it can go either way. And I don't think that that's how that ordinance has been used historically from 1979 to the tenure of Mr. Farabella. And I think that historical process and the way that was used since 1979 through the addition of the 1 acre minimum in 2007 is important and should be part of this discussion. There's a reason why the phrase under one ownership is there, and I believe that harkens back to the 1910 subdivision plan that was done. I do not believe that 1979 Ordinance 25391 was designed to hurt future owners of a property, which is what is the way it's being used right now. Being used that it does not apply to any property. Okay, so why does it exist if it applies to no property? Are we saying that in 1979, all the boards, the zoning board, the planning board, the township commissioners, all decided that only those who owned the property at that date at the time of the ordinance was adopted, or chapter was adopted, only those people are allowed to improve their homes by doing a small addition. Nobody else can do that. But you could put a pole barn on as an accessory building bigger than your house. But you can't add a 300 or 400 square foot bedroom. I really struggle with that current interpretation, and that is the current interpretation, which means it's costing average homeowners, and I'm not talking about special builders, I'm not talking about people who subdivided a bunch of properties and they did it too small, whatever like that. I'm talking about average homeowners who are trying to put together enough money when things are costing over $300 a square foot now, and yet they got to put out over $1,000 to come before the zoning board and say, hey, listen, I know I'm 6,000 square feet short of the 1 acre minimum. Can I please put on a 400 square foot addition? Okay, so if there is a process to go through this, because I'm not getting anything, if there's a process that I can initiate to bring forth a discussion about why we're having this problem, please tell me what it is. I'm happy to follow the rules, but I think that it's unfair to every single homeowner who owns less than an acre, which is a vast number of residents. Why would we have an ordinance that hurts so many residents? And why didn't it hurt them 5 years ago? Why didn't it hurt them 4 years ago? It's just now we suddenly have a new interpretation of a grandfather clause that hurts every homeowner, rather than using the historical record. I will be happy to bring a long list of research properties to some meeting to show you why it was used a certain way. And it was not used in the current interpretation. I'm already out the money. Now I have to come up with another $100 because the engineer took too much time reviewing my plan, and so Mr. Borelli wants another $100.
He's the
Okay?
attorney.
Huh?
The attorney.
The attorney wants another $100. I shouldn't have even had to do it. If this grandfather clause works, I should not have had to do that. Okay? So I would appreciate if you guys can tell me, what's the process? What do I have to ask for? Because the zoning board, what they told me, obviously was incorrect. Because you guys were so shocked, because they told me I had to come to you
For an interpretation?
for an interpretation. You can watch the video. Because when I asked that question, they said, oh, no, we don't have anything to do with that. They refused to look at the paper. I had copies of the ordinance to hand to them. They were terrified, pushed their chairs back from the podium and everything. Because they were scared of me. I know I'm a terrifying
The
person.
zoning officer and the solicitor, lawyers would give you interpretation, none of us are lawyers.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't think you need to be a lawyer. No, it'd be nice if lawyers
Ms.
could make
Vigilante,
decisions.
The problem is you don't
Well,
want to be
Reasonable minds can
interpreted.
differ on an application of
I
a written
understand.
ordinance to a particular
So
application process.
So Mr. Borelli's comment, and this is during the meeting, said, well, I just didn't disagree with Mr. Fairbank. Okay? Mr. Fiorella, and please correct me if I am incorrect in what you told me last month, said that the two solicitors that he asked said, well, it can go either way. Now, nobody's doing any research. No one's looking into why it was written a certain way. But attorneys are always going to be vague, and I'm not trying to be insulting. But you're going to be vague when you can, because then nobody's responsible for making the decision. We all have to make decisions in our real life. I would like to stop hurting homeowners. Okay, so please tell
Thank
me
you.
what I'm supposed to do.
What you're seeking is something that would be considered in the next time we examine the master plan. During those hearings, these discussions would certainly be pertinent.
When's that?
We don't have it, it was recently re-examined, I guess it's a minimum of every 10
Yeah,
years.
so come on. So for 10 years, you're gonna tell every homeowner, if you don't want to have to hire an attorney, and you don't want to have, because I was the only one who didn't hire an
all right,
attorney.
I don't want to cut you off, but the fact of the matter is, and there's people that can testify to this, you brought the pole barn thing?
Yeah.
That was recently fixed in the master plan, correct, Jason? So there was people around town that were paying these fees to go in front of the board to build a pole barn.
Right,
Now it's able to be done.
well, okay.
The
that's
master
fine. My
plan
brother
is,
did it back in-
can I finish? The master plan is still not completed. So this is something that we'll discuss with our
Ordinance
council
changes have not been-
to see what we can do.
I personally was on the board for 10 years as zoning board.
I can't
I
hear
was on the
you.
zoning board for 10 years.
Yeah.
I've had conversations with you before, I know. I don't agree with you.
With
So,
what? With
You're-
me?
Yes.
Okay.
I think zoning laws protect homeowners. Because how close is too close? What if somebody on their small lot wanted to build,
Well, there are
in
limitations.
addition, 10 feet from your house?
But
That's
the reason for the zoning boards is this can't be a big cover all of everything. Because
No,
lot size, where's your septic, where's your well,
I understand, and all that has to comply. I'm not saying, I'm not saying you even need to change 25391. I'm saying it needs to be interpreted the same way now as it was historically.
Well,
And I don't just mean,
Each zoning
20,
application rises and falls on its own merits, right? You don't accept the zoning application and decide it based on everything you've done in the past. You decide it based on the evidence presented at the zoning board.
yeah, but when there is historical use of an ordinance, why would you change the way it's used?
Because boards change and council changes from time to
So
time.
you guys can reinterpret, or the zoning officer and the zoning board can reinterpret anytime that they
It is
want.
basically the same thing. It's a quasi-judicial board that decides something. The same way that a court decides something, and then a court above it says, no, we don't like that interpretation, we interpret it this way. And then the Supreme Court comes in and says, no, we don't like either of
Well,
those.
let's go to the
So-
Supreme Court, let them tell me how to
I'm
do
not,
that.
well, you can't
Too
give me
far a
legal
ride.
advice, but my point is,
not worth
the
the
law
ride.
is always subject to interpretation, and different people interpret it different ways. So a board that existed 25 years ago is
I'm
not.
talking about a board that existed 5 years ago.
This is
Okay,
a new-
may have changed, council may have changed, opinions may have changed,
There you go.
master plan may have changed in that interim.
That is,
A lot of things, and each application does rise and fall on its own merits.
but, well, obviously, we don't have time for it, and so I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your
Thank you for your
time.
comments.
Thank you.
I don't
Appreciate
agree.
Can I get a motion to close second public portion?
Motion closed.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Committee reports?
The library for the last couple of years has had an Ancestry.com account, that, you know, patrons can use for free, and it's not really getting any use, so they asked me to let the public know.
You might not want to know what that thing says. Tim? You don't want to talk about ancestry or anything? All right. Just a quick, shout out to the, boys wrestling team at Delsey. They won their 5th, consecutive state Group 2 championship, Group 3 championship, I'm sorry. We had the districts, they've had the regions, and now we have 7 or 8 kids that are gonna be wrestling in Atlantic City this weekend, hopefully all weekend. But Easter egg hunt, Matt, do you remember when that is?
That is March 28th.
I mean, they sent stuff out earlier. They were gonna do it outside by the park and all, at the lake. But with this, bird flu thing going around, they're gonna do it at the roller rink again inside, so.
It was really nice last year.
Yeah, I like it better, cause you ain't got to walk around through the eggs, just throw them on the floor and the kids go. They do, you kick them around, they go, they're good. No, it's nice how they have it divided up into age groups and all that stuff. That will be moved to, inside on that date. So, with that said, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you for coming out.